Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy beginning of the week. Today's show is going to be enormous. The AI narrative has really been blowing up. And if you ask me, we are definitely not too late. So I made a list of the 10 coins when it comes to crypto gaming, crypto metaverse, and crypto AI that look the best to me to get in 2023. I think this list is going to explode, and I will go over every single project, why I think it is so good. Because, like I said, AI, we are definitely not too late. It's just the beginning, and I think this next crypto bull run is going to be crazy. And I hope you will all join the ride with me, and don't be the guy that says like, crypto is dead. Crypto is dead. Crypto is not dead, dude. You are dead. Come on. Let's take a look at the market real quick first. Because if we want to know what altcoins are going to do, we want to know what Bitcoin is going to do. If we want to know what Bitcoin is going to do, we want to know what the general market is going to do, the macros, so the S&P 500, how the DXY is moving and all that. So let's take a real quick look at the markets first. Then let's take a look at my top 10 altcoins for 2023. I spent a lot of time on this, but I think this is really the best list I could have come up with. And if you have some cool altcoins or ideas or questions, pop it up in the chat bar. I will try to respond to every single one of them. So let's get right into it. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. People are working, but we try to stay. I know, man. I know. Different time zones, man. People are all over the world, so I cannot please everybody, unfortunately. But I will definitely try to do it on more times. So let's first try to take a look at what the market is doing right now. Well, Bitcoin is sitting at 22,800, came down a little bit since we were at around $24,000. So, of course, it came down. Look at this pump. Look at this pump and tell me that it's weird that it's coming down. Of course not, right? We need a little break right here. And that's a good thing because you see that the stochastic RSI is resetting right now. And once the stochastic RSI is going up again, Bitcoin can continue its move upwards. Now, what's pretty interesting right here, if we look at the DXY, and the dollar currency index, so the strength of the dollar compared to a basket of assets like crypto, stocks, precious metals, all that kind of stuff, you'll see that the DXY is now climbing up. We want this thing to go down, of course, right? It's sitting at some big resistance right here, but it's doing the opposite of Bitcoin right now, right? DXY is sitting at big resistance. Stochastic RSI is getting overbought right here. If you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is going down, sitting, sorry, sitting at support, and the stochastic RSI is sitting quite low. So maybe the next day, the next 2 days, we will see a little downwards movements in the market here and then. But I think it has a cool-off period before we can start the next leg up, in my opinion. And maybe we can even smash that $25,000 level eventually. But short term, I think it will go down a little bit. Crypto will go down in the short term. I think so too. The XY is bullish as fuck. I don't know. It's sitting at this diagonal resistance right here. This long trend, right? Which was a big support. So it will surprise me if it doesn't give shit anymore and just break through it in once. Um, Also, the bull market support band is now a bear market resistance band right there, and it's sitting at this horizontal resistance. Plus, the stochastic RSI is a little overbought right now, so I think the DXY, yeah, had a good run. In my opinion, around this level, 103 and a half, could get rejected and could send Bitcoin off to the next run. But what about altcoins? Well, that's a little thing right here, right? Because as I said in my previous videos as well, total crypto market, let me put it on the weekly, total crypto market broke out, right? You see this downward trend right here? Obviously broke out right here. So looking good. Total 2, so everything except Bitcoin, also broke out, right? Obviously. But the total 3, which is everything except Bitcoin and Ethereum, is like, meh. I don't know what to do right now. So please break out already. Make me rich. Give me a Lambo. Euros, not the cheap one. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think we need a little more time for this one, but it's in the middle of a breakout or a rejection, so we have to see which way it's going to go. But altcoins still look like a little undecided, right? And it's obviously, I mean, the Bitcoin dominance was going up pretty hard over the last few weeks. So people were shifting their money from altcoins into Bitcoin. Now it's going down a little bit, but altcoins need to really blow off some steam right here, in my opinion. So, with that being said, I want to jump in my list because I've got an altcoin list that I think is going to be fantastic. So these are 10 altcoins. Like I said, it's all about crypto gaming, metaverse, and AI. And some are metaverse and gaming and AI. And some are only AI. I don't know. So let's take a look at that because I think this list is going to be huge. Now, I made this list based on the potential it has, the hype it's catching, the tokenomics, how it's looking right now, right? But we're also going to talk about, is it already a good time to maybe dollar cost a little bit into these projects, or should we wait a little bit? So that's what we're going to take a look at. So let's dive into that. I will do two altcoins first, then I'm gonna pop into some comments, then I'm gonna do some more altcoins just to keep to keep the interaction a little bit alive. Sorry for my Dutchness. Right. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. It's nice to have so many people in the live stream being all hyped up and everything. So yeah. Okay, let me do one comment. What do you think about D-Race? I think D-Race is a pretty project that can do well at the moment. I think D-Race is in for a good pullback though. Stochastic on the weekly is getting pretty oversold. It's sitting at some big resistance right here. But yeah, it came from 10 cents to 30 cents. So it did a 3x. Projects that in this rally did a 3x show strength. So it's a good example of what kind of crypto projects could definitely do well in the crypto bull run. Because it's still a bear market, right? Some people 3x their money. Great. That's not what we're in for. That's not what we're in for. Now, in 2 years, we will be millionaires. Well, it depends on how much money you put in crypto, of course, and how well you're going to play, but that's the plan, right? D-Race, I think it's a good project. I think that whole horse racing narrative is really something that people are going to play. But it's also just a single game, basically, still. And therefore, it's a little high risk, high reward. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I see some more comments with altcoin. People want me to talk about altcoins. I will go over them all, everyone. But let me get to my list first. So I've made a list with 10 projects again. And let me just pop up the first one. Some are very micro cap. There's one that didn't even came out, but you can already have access to it. That's like the most bullish project, in my opinion. One of the most bullish projects. Some are high cap, but most are quite micro cap right here. So it's a little degening right here. Be careful if you're under 12 years old. You have to turn it off. Now let's take a look at it. So the first one that I would like to mention right here is SNFTS. You heard me talk a lot about this project. Maybe I'm not going to talk about it too much right now, as I am dropping a video about this project tomorrow, which is fully dedicated to SNFTS. But let me go to SNFTS, and that's CDeFi NFT space. So CDeFi has released SNFTS token, and they are making a NFT launchpad. They're making their own metaverse, Seed World. They are making an NFT marketplace. This token has a lot of utilities, really a lot of utilities. It has a market cap of $18 million at the moment. Fully diluted is $90 million, but don't let it scare you off because the vesting takes 10 years. So that's 2 bull runs, right? So the circulating supply will never be as high as the total supply, as there is a lot of token burning going on. And the ones that do come in circulation will be happening in 2 bull runs from now. That's enough time for this jam to play out like it should play out. We all know what happened to Sandbox in the last bull run. I think CDeFi NFT space is really a project that can do similar moves. If you don't know what Sandbox did, look it up. You're going to be like, whoa. I love this one. I really, really, really love this one. It's metaverse. It's, well, maybe AI. Maybe they're going to release some NFTs that has something to do with AI. It's crypto gaming, but especially NFTs with utilities, right? We don't want these pictures of a fucking monkey or a rock that don't do anything. You want to play your game, shoot people in the eyes, and do it with a weapon that you can sell afterwards, right? That's not what you can do in real life. That's what we want, right? So I think this is going to be amazing. So CDeFi NFT space is really my first gem. In my opinion, and I'm not going to be a moon boy right here. I'm not going to say, oh, well, this do 100x, this do 1000x. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible with everything. I think SNFTS will at least do a 20x. I think a 50x is, well, quite hard, but very possible. And 100x or more is not impossible. Let me put it like that. So the next one, and I will be going over some comments again, and then we'll work off the rest of the list. This one goes a little hand in hand with it, of course, is as fund. It's the other token by Seedify, because Seedify initially is a crypto gaming metaverse launchpad, and you need the SFN tokens to stake them to be liable for their releases. Now, what's so nice about SFN, I don't know if you watched my Seedify video that I dropped a couple of days ago, but if you look at launchpads right here and you go to Seedify, you will see that Seedify released projects that did a 700x, 185x, 170x. So if you buy these Seedify tokens and participate in one project in the bull run, you already can definitely make such returns, and then your complete allocation in the S-Fund token is for free, plus you can get a Lambo. So yeah, I really like it. You see what it did in a bull run. Look again, 700x, 185, 170, 109, 70x, 60x. This all happened in around the same period: December, October, July, December, October, September, November, December, November, December. So this happens twice or three times a month. If you make a 50 or 100x three times a month, therefore, launchpads are the cheat code of crypto in a bull run. In a bear market, it doesn't work because projects don't release. But what do you do in a bear market? You accumulate these Seedify tokens or whatever launchpad you like to get as much, to get a higher tier, so you can put more money in, so that money can make a 600-700x, right? So yeah, Seedify is definitely worth it in my opinion. It's now sitting at $1, give or take. It came from $18. Don't get it wrong. A lot of people say like, oh, going back to the previous all-time high and we make an 18x. It's not really how it works, because there are now more tokens in circulation than it was back then. If you look at the previous all-time high market cap, it's around $350 million. Now it's sitting at 50. So 7x is going back to its all-time high, which will put it around $7. But I think this project can easily reach $1 billion market cap, as it is just, you know, crypto gaming and AI, which they are also going to release, and metaverse is going to be way bigger than it was in the last bull run. AI is now already catching that narrative. Metaverse is going to be bigger. There will be actually good crypto games out there, right? So I think Seedify beating its old all-time high by 3x is definitely possible, if you ask me, which will put it around $20. So that's a clean 20x on a extremely low risk project right there. What other project that, like, okay, there are a lot of projects that can do a 20x, of course, but you usually have to take some risk. I don't see basically any risk with, like, everything has risk, but C5, pretty low. Let me go over some comments and some altcoins of yours, because you always have great calls. You guys are rocking it. So we also, by the way, I'm doing a portfolio giveaway challenge, and I'm going to give away a crypto portfolio once Bitcoin hits 100K, and it could be that these portfolios will be worth $100,000 by then. I'm putting in $3,000 in each portfolio, 4 portfolios, so $12,000. But you guys made this community portfolio. We're currently 50% up, right? Actually pretty good. If you look, like some did 138% gain, 80% gain, 80% gain, 70% gain so far. Very nice. But the thing is that Ajax, Alliance Block, got a hack and the project is dead. So we need to, and luckily I took my profits, so we didn't lose anything. We made profits on it before that happened. But we need a new altcoin for in that portfolio. So let me know in the comments and I can take a look at it. Can you check hash flow? Maybe a good pump. Hash flow. Sometimes you guys come up with projects, and then and then I see something like, wow, you guys really come up with gems right here. It's incredible. So hash flow. Let me take a look. Okay, yeah, cool. Also 2x in the last month. But it didn't 5x or whatever, because I'm not gonna buy into a 500% pump, of course, right? Hash flow is quite new. So that's good. It is, whoa, it's on a lot of exchanges. Wow. Tokenomics, I have to take a look at that because this, 6 times token vesting to go. You want to be a little careful with that if you do not know how the vesting is going to look like, of course. Future of trading begins here. Trade any asset on any chain in seconds. No deposits, no. Okay. Okay, cool. Look, and that's something we need because trading needs to be made easy, right? So I think that such a project, I don't know if Hashflow is going to pull it off, but such a project will be huge. Um, Connect your wallet, start trading, no registration, great. No commission, awesome. Okay. But if there are no commissions and no this and no that, then what is the utility of the Hashflow token itself? Because join the hash first and earn rewards. Oh shit. They got their own metaverse as well. Dude, we're gonna review this. I'm making a watch list with all your calls, all the coins that you're calling. I'm reviewing it, and I think there are some gems there. And soon I will be publishing that list live on the show as well because I think there are some really gems in there. So Hashflow, from what I see already, very interesting, definitely. RPG token is also a very low cap. Yeah. I had it in my portfolio. I sold it, and I think I regret it. Let me take a look. I think it did like a 6x or some Revolve games you're talking about, right? This went crazy, I think. Yeah, 7x, man. What the hell? So look, in the big scheme of things, it's still like nothing. But if you zoom out, yeah, then it was absolutely dead. Like the project was like fucked up, right? 0.007 cents, and it went all the way up to 6 cents. So it did a 9x right there, right? Incredible. But it's still micro cap. And why did this get such an extraordinary pump? I haven't been updated with this, but something very good must have happened with this project. So also in the watch list, because look, if you're buying this right now, then you I don't think that's smart. Like you just had a 9x. Are you going to be the exit liquidity of the people that finally take their profits? Of course not. But once this resets and goes back to its normal levels, give or take, right, then I think it is pretty interesting to maybe look into this project because this doesn't happen to a project that's not good, right? So yeah. Very interesting. One other comment, and I'll go continue with my list. So back and forth right here. Let me take a look. I will stay with WOM and RPG for the moment. Oh, you already had RPG. Dude, did you not take profits or what's your approach on that? Because I'm very curious how you played that. But when, yeah, you also calling that. I recognize you from previous videos. You're always a big ass supporter, so I love you, man. Wham, let's take a look what Wham did. Let's see. It's pretty stable though. Well, it's not pretty stable. It's down 96%. Absolutely crashed. But it's definitely a project that's very interesting. Like also quite micro cap. Shut up. Quite micro cap. So I like that. I did my research on it, and indeed, it has a lot of users already, like 1 million plus, I think, by this time. Creating games using AI, join exciting tournaments, and earn real value digital assets. Yeah, that's really that's a hype right now, and usually hype passes. But I think that that whole AI narrative is going to be way more than hype. In my list, I have a couple of AI projects. If you look at what they do, you'll be like, holy shit, this is the future. You want to buy them immediately. But in full transparency, I will let you know if I have bought something or if I not. When I want to put this in my gaming portfolio as well because yeah, it's a very interesting project. Absolutely. I want to keep up with the comments, by the way, so I will do a couple more and go back on my list. Can you take a look at Polker? Thanks. Polker. Was it with that pink logo or something like that? Or am I Polker? Ah, I am too deep into this. I had this a very long time ago, but in the last bull run somewhere. Yeah, I think I've sold it like maybe a year or so. Luckily, I did because it got killed. It got absolutely killed. But if we look at the market cap, I know that this thing has such a hype on social media as well. Came from $30 million market cap now to not even a million. Um, so it's sitting 35 times below its all-time high, basically, right? The price way more, but more tokens in circulation right now. But this is extremely micro cap, and what you always want to do, just go to the Twitter. If you see a price chart like this, right, and you feel like, oh shit, is it dead or is it just a great buying opportunity? Well, I can already tell you with that project doesn't gain 120% in just 2 weeks. So I think, look, like, yeah, here they go. They are still active on their Twitter quite a lot as well. Um, Sometimes you also just want to jump in the Telegram or anything like that and look like, okay, just scroll. Is there talking going on? Look at this date. Is there still talking going on? It's quite early in here today, right? And people are talking quite a lot. I also see different people right here. So the project is definitely alive. That's without doing some deep diving, already checking out, like, is the project still going on? And yeah, it is still going on. So I'm saving this in my watch list as well, my high risk watch list, I think, because it might be pretty interesting. Definitely, definitely. Um, I'm holding $1,000 of Falcon Forged and VRA. Nice. You had a good pump of VRA already, and I think Falcon Forged, yeah, it didn't pump yet, but I think it definitely will pump. Okay, before I'm going to dive in more comments, let me show you two more out of my list that I've made, because that's, oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, man. Guys, please, if you're here, smack that like button, push it a little bit into YouTube's algorithm. Why do I say that? Because if you are here watching crypto stuff, you will beat anybody else. Crypto is player versus player, right? You want to sell when someone else buys from you, right? When the prices are high. But not a lot of people are in crypto anymore. If you look at the social metrics, so this is how much YouTubers are getting their views or subscribers or people following Twitter analysts or layer ones or whatever, that's a red line. Look at how hard it's coming down. Retail, people like you and me, are not interested anymore. And every time people are not interested anymore, the blue line is the crypto price. Every time people are not interested anymore, we are around the bottom, right? So if you are still here, you you did a great job, man. You really did a great job. I'm so fucking proud of you, Dan. Yeah, I just want to, give you that motivation, because a couple of years ago I needed that motivation too, to not give up, right? Let me go to the next crypto coin that I have on my watch list, and that's Falcon Forged. So nice that you talk about Falcon Forged. It's also on my watch list. Oh yeah, and in full transparency, yes, I have S NFTs. I have a good bag. I have a very large bag of S Fund, and I have a bag of Falcon Forged. Not enough, but decent. Falcon Forged currently has a market cap of around 90 $100 million, give or take. Fully diluted market cap is definitely not bad as well, $200 million. Forge is working on their own blockchain. They are creating so many games right now. They have their own decks. They have a very, very, very big ecosystem. It's incredible what Forged is doing. And I think with this market cap, it has so much room to go up. If you look where it came from already in the last bull run, you have to know that it came from more than an $800 million market cap. But imagine, Falcon Forge didn't had any products back then. At least not what we have right now. So you have to look at it like this. Is the product the same or better? Yes, by far. So it hasn't changed. But the price has come down. In mathematical terms, what is that? It's a fucking discount. So that's what you want to look at. It's cheaper and it's better. It's simple. It's cheaper and it's better. Why won't you buy it? Right? And I'm not saying now is the best time to buy. So let's also dive into the price chart of Focal Fortune in this case, right? What I would do. I'm not saying what you should do. I have no idea what you should do. But let's dive into the price chart of Focal Forge. Focal Forge is currently $4, right? It's ranging between 480 and 260. right? It's 4. So it's around the upper side of the range. Is it now a good time to buy when it comes to that? If you want to do it according to this range, you could wait, of course, till it gets a little bit lower. And it could be a part of your dollar cost strategy, right? Buy a little bit right here. If it goes lower, buy little bit right there. Buy a little bit right there. Don't go all in right here. What if this happens? Then it's not nice, right? But if you zoom out, take it off lock so you can see it a little bit better. Look where it came from. I think Volkswagen could definitely at least go back to its all-time high in this case. This is an accumulation phase. It's going sideways for so long. Crypto goes up. Wait, crypto goes sideways, there you buy. It goes up, you make money. It goes sideways, you take your profit. It goes down, you go play tennis or don't do anything but crypto. Do nothing, at least with crypto. And then it goes sideways again, right? It goes sideways again. That's the accumulation period. So, yeah, I think that for the long term, Volkswagen is a great buy. Volkswagen compared to Bitcoin. So if you have Bitcoin and you want to buy it with and you want to buy Volkswagen with your Bitcoin, yeah, it's going to get pretty exciting. I think beginning of March, at least then it's going to decide if it's going to break to the up or the downside. My best guess to the upside. But no strings attached to that. And Football Dream, indeed, man, smash the likes, please, 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 helps me so much. All right, another comment. I will go over the comments one by one, doesn't matter. Can you check out the Defina chart? Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful chart. I got in at 1.5 cents, sold half of the back at 3. And the next day it went to nearly 5 and now down to 2.6. Wondering if not to flip the other half to get more on the retrace. Yeah, good way of thinking at least, man. You have the right mindset. Let me take a look, man. How did we do? Because we also have it in the community portfolio. So how did we do on that? We bought some at 0.0023. Oh, you got a way better entry. Oh, and we also bought more at 0.0013. And it's now sitting at 0.003. So yeah, up 75%. Look, it depends on what you want, man. If you want to trade this coin, like if I would have traded this coin, I would definitely sell what I have invested, right? So my total cost is $106. I now have 187 in it. I would put my $106 out of it, right? If it goes up more, you can ride the wave with free money. If it goes down, also good because you can then buy it with the money you already got out of it. So yeah, I think it's now not a bad time to look at that. Is Fina on? It's not on coin something. Doesn't matter. We can look at it at Dex tools because I can tell you what I think a good entry and everything is. So let me take a real quick look at this for you guys. Here we go. Let me get rid of this shit. There are so many gems, but that's for trading, right? If you feel like okay, but this project is really strong and I want to just stack it. Yeah, bro, look at the price chart. Are you going to sell here? We came from here. We won't go back here because tokenomics, but we are here. You're going to sell it right there? I don't know. I don't know for the longer term. So, but if we look at the price chart for the Fina Finance, let me take a look at it, bro. Here we go. Let me put it on the weekly. Look at this. God, it's crypto porn. All right. Look, if you zoom out, I'll keep on going. All right. So that's the perspective right here. All right. Cool, cool, cool. But let's take a look at, well, these times right now. So when it comes to the Fina Finance, um, well, it is actually pretty strong right here because what it did, you can see this where we are right now is big look, we came down. It was support for a while. We broke below. It was resistance. We came all the way down. We tried it again. We had a fake out, but it was resistance and we got rejected again. Right now, what we did, we broke it with ease and it came down. And now this resistance looks like it is support. So if anything, I would be thinking about buying instead of selling right here. Um, but you might want to just wait first and to see if this actually is going to hold up as support, right? Because you know it's not tested a lot. Like on the daily, this is the first test right here. You want to see, is it going to break or is it going to actually hold? If it maybe holds for a couple of days, then this could be a really interesting play, because I think that the first big resistance is sitting at 6 cents. It's now 3. So you can maybe pull off a 2x right there. Someone says that's Dutch, but can you look at DOT? Let me check DOT. It's on my low risk portfolio, I think. The DOT ecosystem is so undervalued, by the way. It's incredible. If we look at DOT, okay, this is not a perfect line or anything. So let me make it perfect. Yeah, whatever. So dot, look, I mean, also it's been in a downtrend since November 2021. It came from $55, right? It's now $6.50, right? So it's almost 10x from its all-time high, right? Of course, we went all the way down to $4. In my humble opinion, I think that the crypto bottom is in. Like, doesn't mean that altcoins cannot see new lows, but overall, I think most altcoins have seen their lows. Not compared to Bitcoin, maybe, but compared to the dollar. So if you have Bitcoin and you want to buy altcoins with that, I do at least. I'm waiting a couple of months. But if you have dollars and you feel like I want to buy, yeah, we're now buying in the middle of a green, big ass green dildo party. So I don't know if that's what you want to do, but I mean, if we will see these prices again, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me take a real quick look if we play around with this Fibonacci tool. So 0.5 is always quite of a big level, and the 0.618. And the 0.618 comes in aligns perfectly with this support that I've drawn earlier, which is around 530. So I think the crypto market will take a smack at least someday. It's not up forever, right? And will dot only go down 6% from here and no lower? I mean, yeah, probably it will, right? So anywhere like 660 is too expensive for me. But if it gets to the region of around 530, yeah, then I think it's a very interesting play. And if DOT really has a run, I think the next big resistance level is sitting at around $14-15, to be honest. So if you can get it at $5, it's 3x, very easy already. Like, and that's a quite short term play. Yeah. So dot definitely interesting. We wait for SNFTS video. Yeah, I'm dropping it tomorrow. So definitely check it out, man. Okay, back to the list, because I've got some crypto gaming right here. The micro caps are hidden right here, and the micro caps AI projects are right here as well. And a lot of AI projects run already. Some didn't yet. Some are quite high cap right now, but some are also like, this could be really interesting. So let's continue with the next one. The next one is Super. Super is Super First right now. It used to be Super Farm, made by Elliot Trade. He's a YouTuber, just like me, only a little smaller. Just kidding. He's way bigger. And he's working a long time on this project already, and he rebranded it from Super Farm to Super Verse. He got his imposters game, which is super popular. These NFTs are super popular as well. The floor price is just raising and raising. I got myself an imposter NFT as well, and I'm very happy with the little bro. um, he got the Giga Market NFT marketplace, which could be a real competitor for OpenSea. I think Super was only in a downtrend. It came from $5 basically, and it was all the way down to 7 cents. It's now 13 cents. All right. I'm not saying it will go back to $5, but it could. But I think Super has a lot of potential to make very big gains and to go up very big time, because it's too low cap for what it does. To be honest, it has a $53 million market cap. This is worth a billion at least, in my opinion. This is enormous ecosystem. Now, what's so beautiful about Super right here, if you just look at the token, it came down also since November. What's in its downtrend right here, and it broke its downtrend. And what you usually want to see is a retest of that downtrend and then go on. So far, we broke it, retested it right here, and are now on our way up. So it has some trouble right here with this horizontal resistance right here. So it might struggle a while, but it's above its bull market support band. It's above this resistance level, above this resistance level, and the project is coming back alive. I don't know. A lot of these gaming projects did a 3, 4x. Super really did not make that move yet. But the pattern is exactly the same as the pattern that, for example, VRA followed and it broke out, right? Illuvium followed that pattern as well, broke out completely. I think S Fund is running behind on that yet, and Super is running behind on that yet as well. Because you could be happy with Illuvium, but are you going to buy Illuvium right now after it did a 3x? Or are you going to buy something that can still do that 3x? I am waiting for the 3x to come. So Superverse is definitely on my list. If we look at Superfarm, where the price might go, then you have to take a look at the market cap and not necessarily at the price, so we can calculate what price it could get. But like I said, I think $1 billion market cap is definitely doable for this project. If you look at the all-time high, it was at 600 million. All right, so this thing has a lot of runway to go. It's on CoinGecko even sitting lower, like 20 times as low. I think it's a clean 50x for the next bull run. So yeah, hello, my neighbor from the Netherlands. Are you Belgium or Germany or Japan? You know, far neighbors. I don't know. What's up, man? I have put $1,000 into VRA. Is that a good call? It depends on when you did that, bro. Look, I mean, VRA is, I think, a very strong project, a lot of hype. I don't like the tokenomics that much, but apparently the price doesn't give a shit, so who am I to judge? But it depends. If you put in $1,000 here, yeah, it wouldn't be the best move. But if you did it here, or if you are about to do it, for example, here, yeah, then it's definitely a good move in my opinion. So yeah, man. Yeah. All right, a couple more comments and then I will continue my list. Love you guys for the interaction so far. Please, again, for the ones that didn't do that or just new, smack that like button. It helps me so incredible much, right? To beat all the. I want to be bigger than BitBoy, right? And not in weight. Can you look at MXC? I have not heard about that yet. Let me take a look at that. MXC. So first, tokenomics, awesome. Market cap, low. Mid cap, price. Well, huh? 2020. Okay, so the bear market started here. Well, bro, at least this project didn't give a shit about the bear market. This is where everything came down. This right here, and this project did a 2x, and then just came back to where it was basically. So this, if you were in here, there was no bear market for you. So congratulations on that. It's on a lot of exchanges. So you have to look at it like this: like, okay, we have a bear market. There are a lot of opportunities to buy coins that are 20, 40, 30, 50 times from their all-time high that can go back up and make you a lot of money, of course. But there are also projects that didn't do that. But on the other hand, like, if this thing is so strong in a bear market, how is this going to do in a crypto bull market? I don't know. Could be really interesting. With that being said, I have no idea what it is. Fucking just looking at the price. Welcome to the MXC Foundation. Okay, thanks for the numbers. What do you do? We are building a crowdsourced IoT network. Foundation is steward to the protocol and token. Together, we are building a global data network that allows devices of tomorrow to connect, commit, and communicate more efficiently than before. So I can connect my PlayStation 5 controller to my microwave or something? Would be pretty cool. Ding! I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I have to take a good look at it. It's not a simple meme coin or anything, um, but it is pretty strong. Partners, Fembush Capital, cool. Yeah, Caravan. All right. It has some good partners and backers behind it, so it might be something to take serious. To be honest, definitely. Metaverse. Oh my god, they have a metaverse. Supernode. You can run a supernode, not just a node, supernode with a cape on it. Okay. You can run nodes. Okay, dude, I'm gonna research the hell out of this. And if it's look again, you guys give sometimes these altcoin calls. I cannot do full research in like 2 minutes without boring you, right? So I'm gonna do that all off cam and make such a list with all your altcoins, and then we do a very big show on these altcoins as well, because I really think that you guys have some gems right there, which is incredible, to be honest. Let's take a look at two more comments. Then I'm going to do a couple more from the list. Don't forget about RBG. So yeah, I just checked that out, man. Just check that out. It's on my watch list right now because just had that pump. I'm not gonna buy a 600% pump, of course, right? But you know, if it comes down a little bit, then I'm pretty interested, right? Because 600% pump in the bull market, in the bear market, make it 6,000 in the bull market, and I'm happy. Paybolt, pay, Paybolt. Let me take a look. By the way, very stupid, but I've quit smoking, but I started vaping. So if you see me do this on cam, don't judge me. The token has variable text function on the smart contract, allows owners to change it. Okay. Very low price as well. So a high supply. So that has some shitcoin touches to it. I'm not saying it is a shitcoin, but that's what shitcoins do. But maybe I don't know. Web3 crypto payment gateway for business. Payable accepts BNB. Okay. So it is to pay each other. Yeah. Look, I mean, the thing is, a lot of projects doing this, right? A lot of projects say like, okay, we're making this to pay each other. It will be huge. Like if I can go to my local food store right here and just click pay with crypto, awesome, really awesome. That's going to be the future. That's going to be the future. I can assure you that. Question is, which project is going to do that, right? And that's sometimes really hard to find that out. So you want to research the hell out of this project, but it's made by Chinese people, so they have a big chance of winning right there, right? These guys are Singapore. Sorry, I'm so fucking racist when it comes to Chinese. I don't see the difference. Stupid shit. Now I'm going to get canceled for sure. That was all a joke. I love these people. So, what you look, you always want to Google image search these guys and check out what Google says, like where they are about to be found as well, right? So, because this guy, for example, also is somewhere to be found on this website. So, you want to see, like, oh yeah, he's the CEO of BitDEX as well. I don't know if BitDEX is a token or anything. Um, not a token. So you want to know, like, okay, is this project still going on? Like, for example, if this project died, then you might want to be a little concerned. Like, you click Twitter, it doesn't show anything. Click Facebook, does it show anything? Okay. Roadmap takes me to the token allocation. Here's the roadmap. Okay, it's weird shit. So I don't know. Available soon. So if he and the website's very ugly as well. So if he's also the CEO of this project, then you might want to be a little skeptical about the other project. Plus, you cannot run two. Yeah, you can run two successful companies at once, of course, but I don't know if this is very successful. So I don't know. Telegram also yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know. I have to do some more deep digging into this. But that's a good way to do your research a little bit. So on my shows, I also try to, for the people that don't know, teach you how to do that very simply. Okay, one other. Oh wait, I don't sell RPG. All right. Um, okay. Look, it depends on where you bought it, dude. I mean, look, yeah. Like if you bought it somewhere here or whatever, yeah, of course you're not gonna sell it right here. If you bought anywhere right here, dude, who gets a chance to do a 9x in a bull in a bear market? You'll be stupid if you don't take some profits, right? So it depends on where you bought it, of course. So I don't know. Okay, one more comment, and I will go on with this list right here because again, this yeah, okay, whatever. All right, take a look at DBC. DBC. Let me take a look at DBC. Hey, that's the thing. There are two. So, which DBC do you mean? Let me take a look. Maybe I can find it out. Deep Brain sounds like AI. Deep Brain sounds like deep fake or how you call it. But maybe you mean the other one. Real quick look. I don't think you mean this one. I hope you don't mean that one. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. If anyone sees a comment and I haven't responded yet, I will. I will go over every single comment of yours because everybody has good shit to say. TBC. Okay, let me first take a look what it is. It sounds like artificial intelligence. The main network. Oh, sorry. Artificial intelligence computing net. Watch the video to learn about it. Okay. Build an infinitely scalable, distributed, high performance computing network and become the most important computing infrastructure in the area of AI plus metaverse. Okay. What's the market cap of this thing? 24 million. It's quite low. It's not that bad. Where can you get it? They have a lot of volume going on. Only couple of shit exchanges. On the other hand, it's also good because if this blows up, then they get listed on good exchanges, then you can ride that wave as well, of course. Um, interesting. Look, yeah, if a project gets followed by Elliot Trades or Sheldon, then it's interesting. Okay, this is maybe worth looking into. Definitely. I don't like the website that much, but whatever. I'm not better. Um, okay, okay. How did you come up with this thing? Interesting, interesting. All right. Before I'll go over the next comments, let me review one more altcoin out of my list. And I think there is another gaming coin before I'm going to dive into the AI narrative. And that's Gala, of course. The most high cap coin of this whole list, by the way, by far. I think there are only low and micro caps and really 100x potential coins after Gala. But nevertheless, if you think that Gala cannot pull off a 100x, then you might want to think again. Well, 100x gives it to $5, maybe not from this point, but if you look at the market cap of Gala, it came from $6 billion, right? It's now sitting at 400 million, right? So even when it comes to that, it's around 14 times from its all-time high. Gala has so much going on. They are building their own chain. They have the most best games out there with the Gala music partnering with Snoop Dogg with the Gala film. I'm running a Gala film note at the moment. They're working with the biggest filmmakers. And the cool thing is, because I'm running a Gala film note, if they sell these movies, I'm getting a part of the revenue. That's fucking insane. The note costed me $5,000 though. But if they make a I don't know, Fast and Furious 600 or whatever we are right now, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Gala has so much going on, and their games are absolutely amazing. And this is the crypto gaming ecosystem. So buying Gala right now, let's take a look at the price chart because to be honest, I don't have any Gala at the moment. $50 worth of it or whatever. But you know, I've sold my Gala, I think, right here at 3 cents, right? And after that, it went all the way up to six. Do I regret it? If I have to regret everything in crypto, I can't live anymore. I can't live with myself. But when it comes to Gala, you know, 1.5 cent was the bottom for now. And in my opinion, 1.5 cent was the bottom. I don't think we are going down here anymore, just because people are now too bullish on Gala. They know what Gala can do. Whenever it comes down right here, I think there are too many people waiting to buy the dip. We broke the bull market support band right here. I do think that we can come down to around 4.5 cents. If the crypto market really takes a big hit in general, we can even go down to around 3 cents. But on the other hand, if that happens, I'm gonna buy heavy into Gala, and because from this point back to its all-time high is 16x, give or take. Yeah, 16, 17x, right? But if we first go down here and then ride that wave, then you're already sitting at a 40x, right? A 40x on an extremely low risk project. Extremely low risk. I don't see Galadai, to be honest. I would be like, but yeah, then again, nobody thought that, with Luna as well. So you never know. But it's about risk management right here, right? Um, if I have Twitter, yeah, I have Twitter. I have two Twitter accounts. I'm a little Twitter hoe. But I have Fomotion one right here, Fomotion one. But I also have the Fomo underscore factory. And I am less active with this one, mainly just following people. But Fomotion one is my main account. Okay, cool. Bro, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate these kind of things, man. Because guess what? YouTube pays me to do this. Shit. So it's all very welcome, and I like the gesture. We all love each other, and that $6 in hindsight, when we are gonna make it in the bull run, you won't miss it. I hope for you, and otherwise, I'm gonna return it to you as well. Let me take a look. Rollbit or Kitty token that you made a video some weeks ago. Rollbit or Kitty token that you made a video some weeks ago. Let me take a look. What do you mean exactly, bro? Kitty? Kitty token? What? I don't know about Kitty token. Let me take a look about Rollbit. Rollbit coin. Um, I don't know if this is one you're talking about, but 8x in a month. Well, at least not buying now. Whatever it is. Um, and that's a cool thing. People were like, "Oh, Solana's dead. Solana's dead." Well, projects on Solana that's dead don't do a 8x in a month, right? Sounds like a casino game. Roll bit. Experience true innovation with the highest rewards program within the industry. Casino. Awesome. Yeah, I think online betting in crypto will also be huge, man. So could be very interesting. Lossless. Yeah, I know about Lossless, by the way. Let me take a look. It's so low cap. I thought it was a high cap project. This project has a lot of hype. Came from 260, now sitting at 30 cents, give or take. Tokenomics are quite okay. I think you can get, yeah, you can get it on KuCoin. Not a lot of exchange listings though. And lossless, um, restoring trust in Web3 security. Lossless incorporates a new layer of blockchain transaction security, protecting selected projects and their communities from malfunctions, exploits. Okay, so it's making projects safer, and that's quite of a good thing, because you don't want to lose your money as well, instead of only making money, right? um Lossless, yeah, already did I have it in my watch list? It's going into my watch list right here. I'm going to do some research on that. Let me take a look at the price chart for you. I don't know if you are interested or invested in the project, but I can take a look for you if you think that's interesting. Lossless, that's this. Oh, beautiful. All right. Yeah, also look, I mean, if you draw this line, give or take, right? Broke out and had a beautiful pump. From the moment it kind of broke out right here, it did an 80% pump, right? From the absolute bottom. which is quite funny. This is a strong project because most projects, if you noticed, they bottomed during the FTX crash, right? The June was low, but after the FTX crash in November, they found a new low. Well, in this case, this one didn't find a new low, right? This one just stayed steady and was in its accumulation phase, and now it broke out. It's now lossless. Is now sitting at some big resistance at around 28 cents. Um, if it breaks, then yeah, it could go way higher. But I don't think it's the right time to talk about that yet. I think that as soon as this has a pullback, yeah, around the region of 20 24 cents is maybe a good time to look into it again. So yeah. Um, Also, please, if you have time, of course, to check out Via Token. They have the biggest pump in the last 60 days. Is it too late to enter? Well, yeah, according to your message, it is. If they have the biggest pump, then it's maybe indeed too late to enter. But yeah, you don't know. Maybe you don't know when the pump is going to be over, right? Vi, Viet. Oh, sorry, the T is wrong. Belong there. Fine. Okay, let me take a look. Vi. Oh yeah. Also, artificial intelligence. Let me take a real quick look, by the way, right here, because I don't want to, Viet. Okay, it's not on my list. I was looking at it for the list, because, so I don't want to, All right, fine. Yeah. Oh well, not the biggest pump, definitely not 200%. On the other hand, by the way, you say the last 60 days, not the last 30 days. Yeah, it went from 0.004 to 0.2. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy what this thing did. So, if you look, okay, let me here show you. Vi USDT. Look, just look at this price chart. Do that kind of stuff, right? This price chart, and tell me that you want to buy this. I don't know how I got wrecked. Let me tell you this: how I got wrecked in the last bear market was not just by going down, but these relief rallies, right? And this is way bigger than to just call it a relief rally, maybe. But how do you get wrecked? Seeing it go all the way down, do nothing, and when it goes all the way up, buy it right here to ride the wave down again. Sometimes you just have to admit, like, okay, whatever, too late, next one. Or whatever, too late, let's wait. Right? It doesn't rhyme for no reason. If it rhymes, it is correct. Right? Because, like, I don't know. One, just look at the green candle. After a green candle, the higher the green candle, the higher the red candle that follows. But also around this area is just the biggest resistance level so far. This was some big resistance, had some trouble, but this is bigger resistance, right? And it's kind of sitting there at the moment, depending on how you draw the line. So I would not buy Viet now at 20 cents. I mean, in a couple of weeks, in just a couple of weeks, it did around a 45x. The best time to buy it was then in in end of November. You can take the gamble with a little money maybe if you're willing to lose that, but you know I'm willing to admit that I totally miss out on this, and I'm not that interested in this anymore right now. Even though I don't know really much about this project yet, but even though it's a $40 million market cap and it's still considered quite micro, low cap, or low mid cap, after such a pump, really, I don't know, man. I don't know, but it had a definitely run, and because of what exactly that it was so exceptionary. Yeah, you want to find out, and you want to look at projects that have the same thing brewing but did not have the pump yet. That's how you want to ride the wave on the next one, basically. One more comment, and I will be going over one more out of my list. What about Illuvium? Illuvium, bro. Like I said this about Illuvium. Let me show you. There's a website, token.unlocks.app. If you ever want, it doesn't have all the tokens listed, but a lot. And if you ever want to know about some unlocks of some tokens, um, then you can check out this website. So, for example, if you search for Illuvium right here, you can see their vesting schedule, right? How many tokens are hitting the market. And that's something you really want to know, because people that bought Illuvium right here got wrecked, right? Because the price came down like like crazy, right? But these people could have known that, because all of a sudden there was a lot of team tokens, management tokens, treasury tokens unlocked, like a lot. It went from a million tokens in June 2022 to 4.5 million where we are right now in half a year. 4 times as much tokens as hit the market, right? If the demand not goes up, then the price goes down, of course. And that's exactly what happened with Illuvium. But lately, we now have seen the worst. Like, we are still like a lot of tokens are hitting the market, but it's getting better already, right? Especially from this point, like July, give or take, then it's really a slow growth and you really won't notice it that much. Plus, this will probably be in a time that the crypto market is looking a lot better as well. So, Illuvium, I'm not buying now, but I am buying in half a year from now, give or take. I think Illuvium is the reason that I'm gonna buy is because Illuvium, it looks fantastic. It's fantastic. The project, really good, really good. But um, yeah, the price chart, it broke out. It broke out, man. So looking very good. The bullish thing right here is it's above its bull market support band right here. For the people that don't know, this green and red line, if we are below it, we are in a bear market. Very simple, right? This is moving the price down. We try to retest it every once in a while and we get rejected here. We're close, get rejected. Looks like on every price chart, basically. Once we broke it now you want to see is that the bull market support band goes up and that the price keeps up with that as well, right? Illuvium is now at the moment sitting at resistance. It is quite big resistance between, where we are right now, $95 and, well, I think around 110, 120. If, it is a big if we break that, yeah, then there is not a lot of resistance, to be honest, between here and around 400, $500. And it won't be that easy because Illuvium has a very high market cap for just a single game, although it is a very fucking good game. But it's a very high market cap, but it takes a lot of money to move the price up, right? Especially to this point. But purely when I look at the charts, $480. If we break the 120, yeah, that's the big resistance, basically. Neighbor from the UK. Oh, yeah, that's also possible. Hi, neighbor. Yeah, I took a plane a couple of years ago to you. Good country. Um, have you came across gaming coin Krabata? Tokenomics, maybe yeah, built on Avalanche, right? Had a lot of hype last year. I think I don't hear a lot about Krabata anymore. It blew up absolutely. Krabata, yeah, but I think this died. Let me take a look. Yeah, look, that's with these games. This is the example of a Ponzi, at least Ponzi-nomics, right? So many tokens were hitting the market. It came down like, okay, yeah, the market cap came down a lot as well, right? From 150 million to 1.5 million. So it came down 100x actually, right? But if you take a look at the price, 296. All right, let me tell you this. 296. This is what you need to look out for when it comes to crypto. 296. The price now is 0.006. Right? 0.006. So, although the market cap came down 100 times, the price came down 500 times. Right? This absolutely crashed, died, coma, no pulse, flat. Right? But that's the thing. So many tokens got unlocked, and we are still not near the total supply, right? And that already happened to the price. So when it comes to Krabata, no, no. Watching you since the start, going, thanks, bro. Yeah, I love these early supporters, man. We're now at around 8,000 subs. It's going pretty fast, but in the bull run, the subs will go a lot quicker as well. And now I can get to, know you guys all. So I like it, man. Let me go to the next one on my list, by the way, because there are some gems right here, right now. And I think from now on, maybe it's one gaming, maybe, but a lot of AI as well. So let me show you the next one. Oh, yeah, metaverse, MVI. So what I like so much about this one is this. You probably have witnessed the last bull run that metaverse is huge, right? Got a big ass hype. But does Decentraland or the sandbox actually look that good? Is that something we can really see as the future of the metaverse? Well, in my opinion, no. And the best projects are about to come still. Sometimes it's quite hard to, like, if you feel like, okay, dude, I believe in the metaverse and I believe it's going to be a big thing. Oh shit, I gotta pee, man. That's so terrible on a live stream. But if you feel like I believe in the metaverse and I think there is a lot of money in the metaverse, I do, but you just don't know what to choose from, then it's actually maybe not that bad of an idea to look at MVI. MVI is Metaverse Index, so this is an index, it's not a coin, right? So MVI is you can get it on Uniswap and on Zigzag, whatever, and SushiSwap. But what MVI is, if you buy MVI, $30 for one MVI coin, you get all these underlying tokens. So Illuvium, Axie Infinity, Sandbox, Decentraland, Engine, well, all of these that you see on your screen right now, right? So it's very simple. Um, if, like, let's say they are all staying the same in price, right? But Illuvium does a 3x. It's very simple. MVI does 3x as well. That's what it does. So these coins, like, it's depending on how these actual coins move, right? So you get all these coins basically. So yeah, I feel like MVI is a very, very good play if you want to have some allocation to the metaverse. So that's the next one on my list. Before I'm going to dive in another comment, let me go of one more on the list. And that's right. Now it's getting interesting. Now it's getting interesting. We are going to the artificial intelligence part of the video. So let me make it very interesting for you guys. This is the part where I think the future is going to be big. Artificial intelligence is an hype. Yes, I'm not talking about it because it is a hype. I think I talk about this because it's going to be adopted in real life. And real life is something we need to make crypto grow as well. So when it comes to artificial intelligence, I try to pick out the best projects right here, and I came up with a few. Now, the first one, I don't know if I pronounced it right, is Ali, I don't know. Let's take a look at this one. This is the high cap AI project, but on the other hand, $200 million AI, like, it's not comparable to crypto, right? I think there will be an AI project that will be top five, if not more, multiple projects, right? So, and then we are not talking about 200 million, then we're talking about 200 billion in the next bull run, maybe, right? Maybe a little bullish, but definitely a good one. Now, what's so nice about this project? Artificial liquid intelligence. Before I'm going to talk about what it is, you can get it on Uniswap, QuickSwap, Crypto.com, Gemini, CoinEx. So it doesn't have that big exchange listings yet. But if you want to get a Binance listing, for example, CC is not stupid. He's going to ride the AI hype as well. And I bet you that the Binance team is researching their ass off to list the best AI project. This one is definitely a candidate, in my opinion. Um, this project, it came from 20 cents. It's now still sitting at 5 cents. So it's 4 times from its all-time high. So I know it's not that far from its all-time high. Recently had a very big pump. I will get into the when to buy as well. Sorry for these notifications. Let me turn them off for you. Here we go. So I will jump into the when to buy this, right? Do I have any position in this project? No. I don't have any single cent invested in it. Why? Very simple. It pumped 500% in the last month. I'm not going to buy a 500% pump. I'm not stupid buying into something like that. But it's not just because of hype that this project is growing. This project is genius. This is a time saver. I think movies are going to be made with this. I think games are going to be made with this. I think a lot of people, a lot of big companies are going to use this. So this is Character, GPT, the world's first multimodal AI system that generates interactive AI characters from a description in natural language. Check this out. This is cool. Can you hear my sound, by the way? Let me know in the comments if you can hear the desktop sound. So, what this does is you can actually fill in. I want to create a business representative for a sporting goods store. Sorry for no sound. Next time I'll have that fixed. But what it said, you can actually type what kind of character you want to make, and it actually makes what you fill in. That's incredible because if game developers, for example, want to make a game character, they have to do it all hand by hand. And making a game is hard for two reasons. One, it's very expensive because you have to, also hire the people that can actually do that, but it's just very expensive. But two, it costs you a lot of time as well. This kind of things, it's a time saver and a money saver. Also for crypto gaming. That's what I like so much about this project. So that's very shortly what it is. You can also try it yourself. It's very cool. You have to sign up right here. Character GPT. Sign up. You can try it yourself. I think this is futuristic shit. So definitely check this out. Now about the price of this project though, because how much I like the project, how much I think this is going to absolutely skyrocket even from here. You want to have the best entry on something like that, right? So let's take a look at the price chart of this thing. I have it right here. Sorry for the smoke. All right, so let me show you this. God damn it. All right, so here. The thing is, if you look at this price chart, it's very simple. Ask yourself, am I going to sit on a fat ass green dildo? You don't want that. You don't want that, right? So this has to cool off. This has to cool off because this absolutely had a run, which was incredible, like a 12x in total since its bottom in November, right? Are you going to buy it? Are you going to buy that? It's for it's 420 somewhere, but are you going to buy this right now? I don't know. If we take a look at the Fibonacci tool, what's pretty interesting, if we take it all over here, right? What does it say that the big resistance point is? At the zero point 0.5 exactly, right? That's exactly where it got rejected. This is also a big point, but I think it could definitely go down to around 3.5 cents. Are we going back to this point right here? I think you can forget about that, right? So if you want this entry, I think we are simply too late. But my entry point for this project on a dollar cost will be here, and Fibonacci doesn't give us all the answers, of course, right? If it really goes bad, 1.5 cents. And if shit really hits the fan, I will take another one that will be around here, but I don't think it will get there. So 3.5 cents, 1.6 cents, and a cent, give or take, right? And I'm at just dollar cost. If my strategy with these kind of things is I first decide how much money I can miss and how much money I want to throw in such a project. So let's say I want to throw in, for the easy math, I want to throw in $900, right? I'm gonna buy very simple, $300 here, $300 here, $300 here. Cool, right? I'm fine with that. That's good for me, right? So that's the first AI project that I have on my list. Ali, look it up. Very interesting stuff, right? Um, Thanks for the info. No problem. We all need this. What do you think about Telcoin? Let me take a look at it. Telcoin. I don't know much about it. Tokenomics are fine. Whoa, people got rich with it and they got wrecked with it. It's now sitting at 0.002, came from 0.06 at 30 times from its all-time high. Market cap looks kind of similar. Well, came from 3 billion to Yeah, 30 times from its all-time high as well. I think you can get it on. Can you get it on Binance? I don't know. Let me also take a look at the price chart of this. Store money smarter, trade money smarter, send money smarter. All right. Let me take a look. For the ones interested in the price chart of this thing. Oh, I checked it out before. Beautiful. I don't know when I drawn that. Right. So when it comes to Telcoin, um, I have to take a good look, guys. November. So what it did is basically it's not perfect, but it kind of got rejected, got rejected, got a small rejection at first, broke out, retested, and now above its bull market support band. It's showing strength, definitely. And it is like also it did a 2x, but it's maybe it's quite relative strong to I don't know. If you did your good research on this project and if you are interested in this project, you know, even though you might have some temporary losses, it might be that this will never come down again. I don't know. That's very a bold statement, I know, but looking pretty interesting, definitely. Roar is looking good. What is Roar, dude? I have like, by the way, 3 more gems on my list, and then that's it for today. But let's take a look at Roar. Oh, which one of the three? Let me know. Thoughts on VeChain? VeChain is the VeChain is like kind of a blue chip-ish thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. VeChain, I like VeChain. It's not, of course, a blue chip. Bitcoin is a blue chip. Ethereum is a little blue chip. VeChain isn't. But when it comes to what it does, yeah, I don't know. I don't see VeChain going anywhere, to be completely honest. Um, the project is too hype, too big. But VeChain is that kind of project that has the mainstream a little bit with it, and people speculating over VeChain could go to $1, right? Because it is just 2 cents. Therefore, it could go to $1 because I'm backing it up with my dead brain cells. I don't know. Um, VeChain, I won't buy it. Not because I don't like the project and not because I don't think it has potential, but I just find it very high cap still. It's ranked 39. Um, I don't know. It's not my thing, to be honest. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, fuck my opinion. If we look at the price chart, when it comes purely to the price chart, VeChain is showing the same as a lot of other altcoins that already broke out, right? I mean, came down, got rejected again. We now broke out above the bull market support band, and a lot of projects do this now. VeChain didn't do that yet. And I understand because there's a lot of resistance on this horizontal. We have resistance here, support right here, support right here, a lot of resistance right here. Plus, it's already high cap, so it takes a lot to pump it. But if it does, yeah, I think for 4.5 cents for VeChain is definitely possible. Yeah. Um, Bro, will you get into the mount sale of NFT? Yeah, definitely, definitely. So the problem is that you can buy the mounts with your SNFTS tokens, but this stupid fucking token just won't go down. It went up, right? It went up. Well, not that much, but well, it did a 3x. It went up, and it stays here for a long time. I want to accumulate these tokens so I can buy these mounts, but I'm not sure if it goes down. I'm staking it, I'm farming it, so I'm getting free tokens every single day and get a couple of thousand of these tokens every single day. But yeah, now I will definitely get in these mounts. I believe in CeDeFi, and it's a speculative thing still, but Yeah, if you were early in the sandbox and buying lands right there, dude, you would have been so rich. I feel like SNFTS could do the same thing, definitely. What do you think about the future of Alliance Block? Um, well, um, yeah, to be honest, bro, I don't know if it has a future. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been really into the whole hack and everything. Um, but the hacker gained 100 million ALBT tokens. Yeah, that's that's a lot. That's a lot. Um, I wouldn't throw a cent in it. Let me put it like that. Can Shiba go to 0.005? Let's take a real quick look what the price is right now, but I think it's definitely not possible. Why it's never showing right here? Shiba is getting ghosted. Whoa. So 50x, 500x. Wait, yeah, 50x, 500x. It has to do 500x to get there. No, Shiba won't do 500x from here. No, no, bro. Like that's the thing, right? Shiba made millionaires, and people now think like, oh, but that's what Shiba can do. But that's not what Shiba can do. That's what Shiba did, right? There's a difference. Um, Let me put it like this: you don't want to underestimate meme coins. Never. Dogecoin showed you that the impossible is possible, definitely, but it's very simple. Um, it's a meme coin, right? Basically, no utility, extremely high cap for what it does. Extremely high cap. It deserves to have at least a zero or two less, in my opinion. And not to hate on Shiba. I know the Shiba army is super strong, and it's also all about the community, but it's too high cap for what it does. And I think a lot of people are going to get wrecked on Shiba because, yeah, it's very simple. Look, I mean, if you look at the market cap, like the all-time high market cap was 40 billion, right? It's now more than 8 billion. So it's just like four times from its all-time high. While there are actually good crypto, gaming, metaverse, AI, DEXs, DeFi projects, layer ones that are way far further from their all-time high that actually have the potential to go back and beyond, right? Why would you take so much risk on a meme coin for just such a return? The risk reward ratio is not okay for me. Um, so could it go to 0.005? It's very simple. It has to do with 500x on an $8 billion market cap, right? So that's 80 billion, 800 billion, 800 billion. It has to be a $20 trillion market cap. $20 trillion market cap. The total crypto market cap is currently 1 trillion, right? So that will put Shiba 20 times as high as the complete crypto market as it is today, right? I can tell you that's not possible. Not possible. And the counter argument is always like, yeah, but they're burning tokens. They don't have so many tokens to burn, right? These tokens are already in people's wallets, right? And by the time Shiba does a 10x, you bet your ass that people are going to take profits on this thing. So it will never get there. So no, 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 no. No, Shiba won't do that. Won't definitely not do that. Okay, one more comment, and then I'm going over my list, and then go over some other comments. And yeah, no, no, no. Inside the visit, let me know which roar it is because there are multiple roars. So I won't skip it, but roar, which one do you mean? Let me know. Let me go take you to another AI project that I think is going to do fantastic, right? And that's this beauty, GLQ. Now, I think this is a project that is going to make life for crypto investors and developers a lot easier. Plus, this is one of my micro cap gems, right? So GLQ um, really looks there's something to keep an eye on. Fucking hell, something to really keep an eye on. So check out GeoQ. GraphLink protocol, right? Tokenomics, pretty good, right? Market cap $3.5 million. Fully diluted $5 million. It pumped also 550% over the last month, right? If we take it to 90 days, it went from 0.001 to 0.01. It did a 10x. Um, should we buy right now? Don't, yeah, whatever, what you want. I'm not buying a 10x, but goddamn, this project, what it does, it makes it so much easier. So you can basically build your own dashboard when it comes to crypto, and you can use a lot of information to build your own tools right here, and it's without coding. So the no code protocol for building on blockchain automate and perform over hundreds of actions based on events triggered on and off chain, right? So if you go to the app, you can actually check it out right here what you can do, and it is very beautiful. You really have to understand it, take a good look at it, at how it works, but you can build so much right here. I don't know how it exactly works, but I bet you that there are a lot of people that actually know this. And this is artificial intelligence, as you don't have to code. You don't have to code. It's all programmed already. So you can use your own imagination and creativity and just click the button that fits for it and then build it. This is going to make things a lot easier. This project currently is super micro cap. It's on KuCoin, it's on Gate, on Hotbit, on Uniswap, Maxi. It has all the the low tier exchange listings. This one for an AI project, it is the high risk, high reward version of it. But I absolutely think that this one is going to do very great, definitely. So this is definitely on my list. Um, if there is an AI project that can easily 100x, then it's this one. But GLQ. Let me show you this. Also, this price chart, like, don't. That's what I mean. Don't buy the green pump, right? If you bought the green pump, you would have been already down 14%. Instead of riding the wave, you're riding the wave down, right? It's sitting at some big resistance right now. I mean, you can see pretty obviously we had support right here, a lot of support right here, and it's now flipping into resistance. Could easily go down to at least this level, around 0.0045, give or take. It's now 0.01. So it could definitely go down 50% from where we are right now. It comes in with this horizontal support and with the bull market support band as well. At this point, I'm interested in buying it. So GLQ, definitely. Let me go over one more, then the rest of the comments, and then my last, and probably the one that I am most interested in: AI, metaverse, and gaming and NFTs. It has everything. And the token. Okay, let me. This is you are early on that one. You are really early on that one. So that's some degen ass shit right there. So let me take a look. Alpha Dex Roar. All right, thank you, bro. Let me take a look. Alpha Dex Roar. Let me take a look if CoinMarketCap has some more information, because sometimes CoinGecko doesn't update the tokenomics, and then it's like, good luck. Thank you, Alpha Dex Roar. All right. What? Is this correct? $60,000 market cap? Um, yeah, tokenomics. Then I'm not so sure if that's the case. 5 million out of the 120 million. But apart from that, let me go back here. It came from 77 cents. It here says that the all-time high was $100. I don't think that's correct. 77 cents. It's now a cent. It's built on Moon River. It's actually one of the first projects that I see being built on Moon River. So Moon River still alive. Okay, cool. What is it? The ultimate cross-chain AMM incubator and NFT launchpad. So it's a lot. So if that's the case, then this might be pretty interesting. Okay, so they have their swap. Great, just basic swap, nothing special, but Okay, cool, works, I guess. They have their farm, static farms. You can stake your roar for 20%. Okay. Um. Okay, interesting, cool. They have a bridge. Oh, that's just redirecting to any swap. Okay, cool, whatever. And they have their launchpad. Active pools, no, nothing active. Upcoming, no upcoming ended. They didn't do that yet. So, um, yeah, when I look at this, I feel like okay, the launchpad, like it's basically non-existent. Gary Gary Gensler opened the chat. Oh shit. Yeah. Um, Okay, but Alpha Dex Roar. So when it comes to this project, is it high risk? Yes, very high risk. Because their launchpad that doesn't exist yet, basically, right? They are going to make a launchpad, and I think it's one of the first launchpads, if not the first, on Moon River. So might be interesting. Let me take a look at this. Do we already have that? Moon River. It's somewhere all the way down here because no one wants to build on Moon River. Where the fuck is Moon River? 44. It's not a very popular chain, is it? So Moon River already has some stuff, Dexes, lending, liquid, but yeah, does it have a NFT marketplace? I don't know. I think their Dex is a little useless. As we have Solar Beam, we Zenlink, Moonswap. There are already a lot of Dexes built on Moon River. Um, so that's the thing. Alpha Roar. I am completely lost in my head. Where's Alpha Roar? Sorry, guys. Stick with me. Alpha Roar. I don't know anymore. All right. So I think their DEX is a little useless, as there are already a lot of DEXs, but it can't hurt to have a DEX on your platform as long as it's not the main purpose of your project. The NFT is very, yeah, it's promising, right? I mean, it doesn't have it yet. So that makes it a kind of high risk, high reward, of course. On the other hand, if it's all going to work out, then it's also extremely high reward. Plus, it's cross-chain, automatic market maker, incubator and launchpad, basically the same. I think it's a very high risk, high reward project. Also because of the tokenomics, I have to take a better look at it. This is a project that I would look at it like this. Um, 1 out of 10, I will give it a 2 likeliness to survive this bear market or survive in general. So I don't think this project is very likely to survive. On the other hand, if it does, then I also think it's going to pull off more easily 100x than just a 10x. So yeah, that's basically the definition of high risk, high reward right there. But can hurt to maybe throw like a little money into it, and the money that you can lose, and the money that you also be happy with if it does 100x. Um, yeah, it's on KuCoin. I saw that's cool at least, right? Yeah. Um, but can you also, yeah, you can also just buy it on off chain, on chain. All right, cool. One more comment, and then I'm gonna show you my last AI coin. Oh shit, I have two to go. Okay, so the next one is Move. Oh yeah, this is an interesting because Move is an AI and a move to earn project. Okay, and I thought that the move to earn hype was a little over, but yeah, Move doesn't really give a shit. I noticed here as well. I noted it has a lot of volume. It's micro cap and it's high risk, high reward, right? So let's take a look at Move because this is a project that I actually think that I can buy. Dot Moves is what it's called. Their app is already out. If you look at the price chart, still a good position. it pumped, therefore I like it as well because move to earn is all Ponzinomics and it's all going down. This one is not, right? Mainly because of their AI integration as well, right? So the Move to Earn sports app, and the app is already out there, so I kind of like that. The footballs are actually NFTs, so it's pretty cool. They have a lot of investors: Moonrock Capital, you maybe know that, Morningstar, AU21 Capital, Rarestone. A lot of good, serious backers behind it. So I think this is quite interesting. The market cap is currently $9.5 million, with the fully diluted basically the same. If you look at the markets where you can get it on a lot of exchanges already, um, this might be really an interesting play, and this might be one of the only move to earn projects out there that I think is actually going to survive for now. So Move is definitely on my list, and with a $10 million market cap, look, if it's a good time to buy it right now, bro, I can honestly tell you, here, look, I mean, is it a good time to buy right now? Probably not, right? Probably not. It was a lot of resistance, weeks, months of resistance. Again, we tried, got rejected. We now tried fake out, but we are now, fighting that resistance right there. So you know, I think it could definitely come back to around 0.006, which is almost 40% lower than where we are right now. It's also where the bull market support band comes in. Then you can buy it for a $6 million market cap. To go to a $600 million market cap with good tokenomics, AI integration, a lot of volume, serious backers, think it's definitely possible. So Move is definitely in my AI list right here. Now, I've got one other, which is super, super, super interesting if you ask me. And like I said earlier, you are early on that one. And why are you early on that one? I'm going to show you exactly why that's the case. So let me pop it up on my other screen for you. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So this one, and I talked about it before for the people that noticed, is dilithium. Now, dilithium is perfect, perfect. I talked about this project a while back, right? And this is the first triple AI metaverse crypto game out there with like trailers. Like if you look at how this is looking, only the graphics, people are losing their mind over Illuvium. Dude, this looks way better. Well, way better. This is similar to Illuvium. Now, what I like so much about this project and why we are so actually early on this one is that the token is not out yet. And from what I heard, they are going to release on a launchpad on a centralized exchange. So Binance has their launchpad, Bybit has a launchpad, KuCoin has their KuCoin Spotlight, I think, or something like that. These always do great, right? And you can already get the token without buying the token. And it sounds a little weird how I say it, but you can run a DMA, and a DMA is the same as a node. So I said in the beginning of the live stream, I'm running a Gala film node, right? So I'm getting Gala film tokens before the token comes out, right? So by the time the token comes out, I already have an insane bag of these tokens, and I will keep on getting these tokens. With this thing, it is pretty much the same. And what I like, and I will come back to how you can get the node right here, but what I like so much is this is also AI. The timing is perfect because they are close to the release of their token. And now the AI hype is so big. I already expected a big, big, big hype for this project. But now I expect a way bigger hype for this project. A lot of contributors. It's built on Immutable. They have a lot of serious backers, contributors, gaming guilds, the biggest names in the crypto space, Axie, Unix games, like I said, the Immutable, insane. They are the first project in the world with a playable white paper. So their white paper is even a game. So it's super insane. So build a virtual society with AI meta beings. So usually when you play a game like Grand Theft Auto, you see these characters walking around. These are just CPU, there's computers, right? Now it's actually AI meta beings. So what's so cool about that? You are not alone. With when the AI powered meta beings in the Elysium can hold private property and participate in game modes to earn income, they are no longer just controlled character, but can also become everybody's friend, companion, and other roles in the virtual world. It is precisely them that makes the metaverse alive. So if you, become friends with them, they can make money for you as well. It's insane. So the first, doesn't say the first, but it is the first playable AAA quality experience with massive AI powered meta beings in the player created experience. Elysium is building an immersed, supreme, as well as dynamically generated open world experience for all Web3 vanguards around the world. Now, how to get involved and invested in such a project if you're interested in that? If you go to dilesium.com, DELISEIUM, something like that, dilesium.com. You know what? I'm gonna leave it in the chat bar for the ones that are interested. You can go to the left corner of your screen and click DMA. That's where you run the node. And that's so interesting because these DMAs are now in a private sale, right? So only you can only buy a DMA if you get a code from someone that already bought the DMA, so the node. And it's very simple. It's kind of an NFT. You buy it, it's a big investment. It will cost you $1,000, but the first 10,000 of these things will be $1,000. After that, the price, I don't know where it is exactly, but the price will increase with every sell or every 20 or 50 cells. So the price will increase incredibly hard after that. So now it's quite cheap. And what it does is if you have such a node running, you earn tokens every single day, right? I can show you my dashboard. So I have two nodes running right here, right now, right? Two nodes. Already have in quite of a short time 15,000 of these tokens, collected, and I'm getting more every day. Once the token comes out, I get more every single day, and it's halving, right? Same as Gala does. So this will never stop. Well, this eventually will stop because it's not an unlimited supply, but after 3 years or 2 years, I have to take a look at it, the rewards from your node are going to be halved, right? So it's basically the earlier you run a node, the more tokens you will get because the more people you have to share your node with, the less tokens you will get because they distribute a certain amount of tokens every single day, right? That's how you get these tokens. Now they are, like I said, looking to list and launch, do their pre-sale on a major exchange. It's not confirmed yet, but what is confirmed is extremely sick news, and that is that they are going to release their game because the game is already playable, and soon I'll make a video about the game. They're going to release their game on the Epic Game Store. Now, I don't know if you know this, Epic Game users. The end of 2021, digital gaming store Epic Game Store reported approximately 194 million users, right? 62 monthly active users. And you will see this game right there. It's already confirmed that this is going to be released on the Epic Game Store. So the people that playing Fortnite and everything will see this game as well. This is Halo stuff, to be honest, right? So I am definitely interested in having my nodes that I'm running right now because a lot of people are losing their mind over Illuvium. Well, this is my Illuvium right here. So how do you actually get a node if you are interested? I will, let me take a look if I have it right here. If you are interested in getting a node, like I said, it is a big investment. It will cost you 5,000, I wanted to say, will cost you $1,000, right? $1,000. Then again, I think my $1,000 is going to blow the hell up with this. There's too much good news with this one. So if you're interested, I post the private code in the chat bar, so you can check it out. If you're interested in buying this node, you can get it with that code. Like I said, it's a private sale. You need a code, right? If you have got this node, by the way, and you can also share it with other people. So you get a commission of 10%, I think, on what the amount of tokens that they get. So they don't get less tokens, but you get some extra, which is super interesting, of course. Do you have to run your computer 24/7? No, 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 no. It's not that kind of a note. No, it's more an NFT. So you can turn off your device. It doesn't matter. You bought it. You create an account right here. So you go to the Elysium. You just create an account. You can connect it with your wallet as well, and then it's linked to your account. So it doesn't matter if your computer starts running on fire or anything. It doesn't matter. You can go on any other device, open up your account right here, and you still have it running. So that's a cool thing. And yeah, and like I said, they have a playable white paper, man. It's incredible that the white paper is actually a game, right? This is the white paper. Fucking cool. It's very simple. Of course, this is not the game, but for a white paper, this is looking pretty interesting, right? So that's my last one. Elysium is going to be fantastic, in my opinion. The community, they have a very decent community already on Discord, 100,000 members on Discord. If you look on their Twitter, big community on Twitter as well. 150,000 people by now, by the way. A lot of big guys are following this project as well, is what I always find interesting. They already sold $4 million worth of these DMAs, which is also very good because only by selling these DMAs, they already raised $4 million in the deepest of a crypto bear market to release their project, right? Um, yeah, this is my jam. This is my jam. Gaming, metaverse, NFTs, AI, big backers, Epic Game Store, raising a lot of money, running a private node that you can be actually early on. Everything falls into place with each other when you ask me. So I love it. I absolutely love it. So again, if you want to get that node, the code is in the chat bar. If you're watching this video back, I will put it in the comments as well, by the way. So yeah. But shout out Gary Gensler. Let me take a look. Alpha Dex, we had that. Yeah, couple more comments, and then I'm gonna end the live stream. It's been 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm tired as hell. My wife thinks I am dead. I don't know. I am dead. GMM, a small cap metaverse gem. You got me at small. Yeah, man. Let me take a look. Gamium. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So total supply, circulating supply, basically the same. It's micro cap. Um, All-time high price was slightly more than a cent. It's now the half of half a cent. They got some decent volume going on, so they must have some good exchange. Yeah, they have KuCoin, Maxi, Gate, LA, Pancake Swap, good exchange listings. Twitter, getting tired right here. Active on the Twitter. All right. How was the pump? All right, that's what I like to see. It did pump, so it's showing signs of life, but it didn't pump that hard that you feel like, oh, I completely missed out on it. So nice. Now, what is it? Click to start journey. Center of the metaverse. It's building a fully immersive and decentralized 3D world for its avatars to have fun, explore, socialize, earn achievements, innovate, and create with no limits. The avatar, your digital identity. Awesome. Scroll down. Get your metaverse passport. Okay. You have to be patient with this website, though. Um, I don't know. I have to take a good look at it, but it looks quite interesting. Avatar generation event revealed soon. Oh, okay. And the avatar is an NFT, I think. That might be pretty interesting if the avatar is actually an NFT, that you can buy the NFT. But if you are the avatar, then you're basically buying yourself. And you're a sellout. That's really interesting. Okay. It's also kind of artificial intelligence, isn't it? but it goes into, for now, my high risk portfolio, just because I like that. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So for the people that just tuned into the live stream, by the way, because I see some new people, I will show my list. I've made a list with 10 best crypto gaming, metaverse, NFT, and AI projects. I will show the list in 2 minutes. I think that list in general will 100x. I think there are projects that can do more than that. Some will less. But in general, I think that, yeah, I think it's a good list. But all right, Gala price targets. Cool. Gala price targets. Well, my price targets are very simple. I would buy Gala a little bit if it's at 4.7 cents. I will buy more at 3 cents. And I will buy more if it gets there at 2 cents. If it gets there, I'm gonna buy a fuckload of it. Right? My price targets for the upside are beating its all-time high, to be honest, and that's a big achievement to do. But Gala, you must know that Gala is way bigger now than it was in the last bull run, when it comes to all the things that they have going, right? And in the last bull run, it at least manages to go to 84 cents, right? So to pull off a, well, 84 like now, a 16x on Gala, at least. At least. Yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for 10 cents on my Meta VPAD. If it comes, I will get note. Meta VPAD. You can run a node on Meta VPAD. 10 cents. All right. You have a long way down to go, bro. On the other hand, whoa. On the other hand, though, it was at around it's 2 cents. You're waiting for 10 cents. You have a long way to go to the upside. I don't know about this project though. All I know, it had a sick ass pump. Um, I'm not interested. I completely missed this. Still micro cap. The tokenomics are the example of bad. Right, 5 million out of 120 million. I have to take a look at the white paper and investing though. I don't know, but if this is getting vested more, then it's not good. It sounds like a launchpad for metaverse projects. Building the metaverse one block at a time. Okay. Okay. Um, to be honest, I don't really know. Oh yeah, cool. And oh, okay, so it is out for a while because they released Outer Ring, which is pretty interesting. It was also released by CDFI, and this thing did pretty well. Uh, for the rest, they already released quite some projects, so that's interesting. They do what they told they were going to do. Moves, I was in that project as well, by the way. Pretty interesting. You want to know how these projects did after they released, right? For example, oh, you can't see anything. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it is quite clear. Your allocation. It has a good overview. Okay, I don't hate it, but I do want to know about the tokenomics because the tokenomics look like they suck ass. Um, so yeah, thanks Darius. Thanks. Appreciate that. It's an NFT that has all your info about gaming. That's insane, man. That's insane. I need to keep up with all these projects, man. We have a Telegram group, Fomo Factory. The link's in the description. Join it. Whenever these kind of projects that you guys like have such updates or anything, let us know. Involve the rest. It's great. Why things you're having, yeah, in the same house. It would be weird. um, Free funds. I'm hoping pumps for a pump. It's Launchpad. Yeah, absolutely. Torum. I'll take a look at that. Fomo Factory. Torrent. Okay, one of the last one, and I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. XTM. XTM. Tokenomics are not that great. Again, I have to take a look at the vesting, of course. But the price went from 250 to 2 cents, 100 times as low. Market cap went from 100 million to 4 million, which is just 20 times as low. So then you can already know that the token vesting is killing the price. So even though the market cap might go up, the price could still go down, right? So it's quite hard to make money with such a project, though. Apart from what it is, right? It might be very good and it will completely blow up. This is the homepage. The first thing I see is just a post. Very unclear to me what it is. But I'm not that interested because of the tokenomics, to be honest. They will incubate iPad soon. All right, cool. That's MetaVPad will release a project that's called iPad. Okay. Maybe I will buy some of these tokens right here. So the website doesn't work that great. Can open the app again. I have 5 tabs open already. iPad. Damn. They are going to release a MetaVPad, EtherePad, GameZone, and BSC pad. Okay. These are some quite good names. So MetaVPad is maybe worth buying into just because of that launch already. Because this is quite low, right? So yeah, and the tiers, you also want to know about the tiers, of course. How many tokens do you need to get an allocation? Of course. Tier system. So everything is guaranteed allocation. That's nice. That's nice. You have to have at least 30,000 of these tokens. Wow, that's expensive, dude. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. And 180,000 to but one $4,000. Like the lowest tier is $700 to get in. Like not everybody has that money laying around, so that's too bad. That it's an expensive lunch pad to get into. That's too bad. All right, man. Guys, I think I had all the comments for now. I have my list right here. Take a good look at it if you want to, make your own watch list out of it and do your research on this. It is, I think, a very interesting list to take a look at. Some AI, some crypto gaming, even move to earn, metaverse, NFTs. I think it's not only hype, but a big narrative for the next bull run. I want to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm tired as hell. I'm going to do something with my life. I hope you have a very fantastic day. Again, tomorrow I will be dropping a video about SNFT S tokens. So especially about this token, why I think this is going to be a very, very, very interesting play for in the future. For everybody that watched the Fomo Factory, thanks. If you watched on the Fomotion channel, thanks. If you watch my Facebook, my Twitter, I was streaming everywhere. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your day. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys.